Hello and welcome back to Everything in Between number 30. We've made it to the big 30, boys. Today we're going to be talking about, we picked an actor each and we're going to say his top five movies and then we're just going to debate it. Maybe we'll carry this on, but then we'll do actresses instead of actors, so, we can carry it on. So,
Makes sense, yeah.
Yeah. I'll get us going then, boys.
Sweet.
All right.
How do you want to do it? Do you want me to say my top five now or one at a time like we usually do?
Do one at a time.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm doing Jonah Hill as my actor for this first one. So, fifth movie I have chosen is just 1 second. Oh wait, I forgot my honorable mentions. What the fuck am I doing?
Come on, what's wrong with you?
What am I doing? Right.
Wrong
So,
with
you're going to be shocked. I don't know what you're expecting me to do, but I've based it not on the movie itself. I've based it just on them acting.
Oh,
So I've
okay.
done it with that.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
I picked 22 Jump Street as my honorable mention.
Okay.
This is the End as my honorable mention. I really enjoyed him in that. And then Super Bad as my honorable mention.
Oh, wow.
And then finally, Don't Worry, He Won't Get Far on Foot as my last honorable mention.
I
Fair
thought
Go on.
Superbad would be in top five.
I haven't put
I
him
did
in
as
there.
well, actually.
Yeah.
Fair point. Okay. Interesting.
Let me start with my fifth one then. It is 21 Jump Street, my fifth one.
Okay.
Why? Because I don't think I need to explain the movie.
No, not really.
Everybody
Every-
that watches us watches 21 Jump Street. So
Yeah, of course.
I just think he brought a whole new level of acting to the fucking comedy and to the fucking comedy world with 21 Jump Street. We already knew his comedy abilities, but I thought he was extra funny in 21 Jump Street. Do you guys agree?
Yeah, I feel like you don't really need to explain why it's on your list, really.
Yeah, and he did everything to get Channing Tatum as his co-lead. So I'm always gonna love him forever because of that. Because I've always loved Channing Tatum. So
Yeah, I'd argue Channing Tatum. I didn't know Channing Tatum could do comedy until that.
yeah.
So I'd argue it helped Channing Tatum more than Jonah Hill.
This is quite bad, but it's true. He got a lot more respect off lads after 21 Jump Street because he was more of just girls watching his movies, so it was just romances, pretty much.
True.
So
True.
he got a lot of respect to 21 Jump Street, so,
Yeah, it stopped him beating Dear John and what's the other one with a girl
Wow.
losing memory? That's the one, thank you.
Hey, come on. I'll just give you the answer straight away when you ask me for a romance.
That's true. It's true.
But, yeah, that's pretty simple. I don't think we need to get really into this one because it's a movie everybody knows. Right.
True.
Who's the next?
True.
I'll go next.
Go on. Yeah.
So the actor I've picked is Simon Pegg, and I've not based it on how well they act. I just based it on how much I like the film. But my number five is Star Trek Beyond, where he plays Scotty. I thought it was really interesting. Obviously, he's done series films before, but because he's so known for his comedy, it's always interesting to see Simon Pegg do more serious roles, even though his role in the film was fairly comedic.
Yeah.
It's overall, not a comedy film. So I love seeing actors that play roles outside of their comfort zone.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I agree because I feel like when a comedic actor does a serious role, he usually they smash it in my opinion.
Yeah, they do.
So,
It's pretty much the exact reverse of what you've just said for Channing Tatum, pretty much.
yeah.
Yeah.
I was one of the people that thought Channing Tatum would fuck up the movie before it came out. So
Definitely.
yeah, but I've seen a few clips because sometimes I follow a few movie things, so sometimes Star Trek stuff comes up, and I've seen him in it, and he does look quite different to his normal roles what he's in. So
I've
fair
never
enough.
seen it.
Yeah, I've never seen
I've
Star Trek.
But I do agree with comedy actors being, when they get serious, it's actually really good.
Yeah.
The reversal of that is even harder because an actor doing comedy is actually a lot harder because comedy is one of the hardest things you can do. So I agree.
I agree with you. I think comedy's literally a lot harder to master than a serious movie. I feel like
Definitely.
firstly you have to be funny. That's the most important thing.
Yeah.
True.
The movie has to get the audience in and know the audience that they're trying to target to make them laugh. So just depends. I've seen so many serious actors fucking up in comedy movies. So
Yeah.
and they're Oscar nominated and Oscar winners that have done movies and have fucked up in the roles.
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely.
But yeah, that's fair enough. Again, with Star Trek, we can't really. Me and Jack can't really get involved loads, but we'll take your word for it, Callum.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Cool.
Right. Go on, Jack.
Right. My actor is Jim Carrey.
Nice.
And number 5 is The Mask. Has anyone seen it?
The Mask, I've seen. The Mask.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think
Hey,
this is.
Caitlin, you were right. She got one of your top 5 right.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah. My number 5 is The Mask. I think this is Jim Carrey at like his most over the top, which is saying a lot because most of his career is him being over the top.
Mm.
And so, and it's actually a really good story too. I mean, the guy finds the mask and he puts it on and he changes, but then in his real life he's like really insecure and stuff. But when he puts the mask on, he's just flamboyant and way over the top. And it's awesome. Such a good movie. I watched it again today because I put it on the list thinking, do you know what? I've only seen this movie like 3 or 4 times, like over the years, and I don't remember it. So I was like, okay, well, I'll watch it because in most Jim Carrey lists, it's on there.
Yeah.
Like, well, I probably need to watch it and not just put it on just because it's on someone else's list. I watched it and I was like, yeah, that's why it's on my list. And it's hilarious.
Mm.
So,
got Cameron Diaz in it as well.
Yeah, one of her first ever movies, I think.
Jesus.
I think she was like 22 when she did that. It came out in 1994, so...
Really? I thought it was like ends of the 99. Fucking hell.
94.
Yeah, I was about to say then, you just said you watched that. I want to rewatch it now that you've mentioned it. To be fair, I've not seen it in a while.
Yeah, it was ages for me. And I remembered all of it. I remember everything that happened in it too. It's a sign of the movie.
Do you know what I can remember the most? When he's getting chased by all the police outside and then he's just like fucking about with them. Do you know when he's like pointing a gun at him and he's got like no escape, but he just fucks about? One of the best fucking scenes.
Yeah, I love the scene where he gets arrested for the first time or whatever, and then he has the Oscar and he's like saying, "Oh, thank you very much." It's hilarious. It's so cool.
Have you seen number 2 with him not in it?
Oh no, I don't want to.
I wouldn't.
Is it the Son of the Mask or something like that?
Yeah.
Oh my god, it's just shit. I know it's got to do with like some gods and stuff that the mask comes from. Yeah,
Loki. Norse mythology.
But in the first one, none of that hardly was mentioned or said. In the second one, they've just got all the fucking gods in it. I'm like, what the fuck have you transformed this movie?
I know in this one, it's just the guy saying it's from Norse mythology or whatever, and it's Loki that's inhabited this mask, and that's it. It doesn't mention it at all after that. It's just Jim Carrey just doing and saying really weird and funny stuff. That's all.
Exactly.
It's awesome. I love it. Yeah,
fair enough, mate. I've said to Caitlin it wouldn't be in your list, but fair enough.
Oh, really? Okay.
I don't know. I'm not saying it's a bad movie. I just didn't know it was your type.
Now, you'll be really surprised. What? Obviously, everyone knows.
I know what your number 1 is.
Yeah, of course. So you go to that.
Put it that way.
Yeah.
Right.
It's not exactly a spoiler.
Right. Number 4 for me. I don't know if any of you have seen it, but it is called Cyrus.
Yeah, that's a good movie.
I don't think I have.
Right, I'll explain it to you then, Tom. Do you know who John C. Reilly is?
Yeah.
So he gets on this woman, but she has a kid, which is Jonah Hill, and like he doesn't want to share his mum with anybody. He's like a proper mummy boy, and then like he's just doing proper mad shit to John C. Reilly, but he's so creepy in it. Oh, Jack, do you remember that DJ scene where he's just doing his music and he's just looking at him in the eyes without blinking?
Yeah, he's weird.
Oh, I love that movie. Jonah Hill in that. I think that's when he started showing his acting potential, in my opinion.
Absolutely. Yeah. I can't remember, when did it come out? 2010?
I was about to ask.
Wait, I've got
2011?
2010.
2010, yeah. So this is probably one of his first proper sort of serious roles, I think.
It was definitely one of
anything else he's done before that. That was serious, a drama bit.
You know, these actors sometimes do these little shitty stuff when they're like teenagers, kids, but stuff that we won't remember. But I don't know, I can't remember either.
Yeah, good movie. Marissa Tomei's in it too.
Yeah,
which is fantastic. It is such a good movie.
I just think it showed because he'd done Superbad before this. And have you heard of a university movie called Accepted, which was like a proper comedy as well?
Oh yeah, that was one of his first ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
That
he was just known as
2004.
like, oh shit, I'm forgetting Sarah Marshall and everything. So he was known as like the clown of movies and stuff. But I think there he showed that he's got more range in his acting.
Yeah, he's always a sidekick,
Mm.
basically. And
Yeah.
then it turns out he was the best actor of the whole bunch.
Exactly.
so
Do you remember?
weird.
Do you remember how he started off with just being in Seth Rogen movies, like the friend of Seth Rogen?
Yeah, and then he
Yeah.
went on to Moneyball.
Mm.
Yeah.
Fucking hell. Where did that come from? Have you ever seen fucking Knocked Up where he's just not got any personality in the role whatsoever?
I love Knocked Up.
Oh, Knocked Up's amazing, but we have to be honest, it's not because of Jonah Hill.
Definitely not. Nah, definitely not. He's just
his role in it is,
all the
and
way.
in my opinion, he's got a bit of screen time in it, but there's just no like fucking acting whatsoever from his part in it.
True.
Yeah.
True. Cyrus isn't a big rewatch though. You watch it a couple times and then you don't say, "Oh yeah, we're going to put this on." Do you know what I mean?
That's
Like
what I mean.
I'll watch it I'll watch it again just to refresh my mind on it. Go, "Oh yeah, that was a really good movie." But yeah, it's not something you watch all the time.
Yeah, because like that's what I mean. If I was evaluating on movies, I don't like movies itself. I don't think it would be number 5. But my top 5. But in this acting, I think it has to be.
True. Yeah, definitely.
Right, Callum, what's your number 4, mate?
Right, before we get on to number 4, I need to fix my fucking camera.
Sweet.
It's fucked. Right. So my number 4 was, at this point, I've basically got 2 actors for mine. It's Simon Pegg and Nick Frost. My number 4 is Paul.
Paul, okay.
I'm assuming you've both seen it. Have you seen it,
No,
Jack?
well, it's not 2 actors though, because Simon Pegg is in it for he's basically in it for all of it. So it is a Simon Pegg movie.
Yeah, but my next 4 films
Simon Pegg and Nick Frost.
Yeah.
Yeah,
absolutely. Well, yeah. If you're doing a
Well,
Simon Pegg one, you think you can kind of guess what number 1 and number 2 are.
Yeah. And anyway, I think Simon Pegg steals the show anyway when he's with Nick Frost.
Oh yeah, it does.
He does. Yeah.
So right, go on. What's your?
Yeah,
Okay. Paul. Yeah, I've seen Paul.
Yeah, I thought it was a fun film. I've not seen it too many times, to be honest.
Oh, mate, I've seen it way too many times.
It's so good. Yeah, I have too.
But it is a really fun film.
Like you don't even like Simon Pegg. I don't remember him doing any nerdy, geeky character, and then in that he proper convinced me he was a proper nerd. I loved it.
Yeah, true. And I like how it's a role reversal too, because it's usually Nick Frost in that role, but they changed it and it's now Simon Pegg. I like that. It actually worked out better.
Yeah,
and Seth Rogen voicing the alien.
Awesome. Seth Rogen. Oh man, obviously when I watched this, I think it's like a 2011 movie or whatever.
It is.
Yeah, I watched it, and obviously me being me, I was probably 13 because I watched like stupid comedies young. So I didn't know it was Seth Rogen till like the second time I watched it.
Really?
Yeah. Obviously now I'm watching it. If I watched it for the first time now, I'd get it straight away. But like.
Yeah, but back when you're that age, you don't give a shit about actors' names.
Yeah, true.
Maybe I was the weird one then. Maybe.
Yeah. No, it's true. For me, Callum's on real because I was like, I'll watch the trailer. And if it looks funny, I'll go and watch it. Or like that. But now I'm like Jonah Hill or somebody that I liked in the movie. I'm watching the movie regardless if I think the trailer looks shit.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think the new Seth Rogen movie looks that good with the newest trailer that's coming out. But I'm gonna watch it.
Yeah, I will too. I think Seth Rogen had stalled just a little bit.
Yeah.
The last couple of years, but Paul was.
Oh, the cast as well, man.
The cast.
Boyle. I can't say his name in real life, but the guy who plays Charles Boyle is in it.
Oh, Joe
Trujillo or something like that. I don't know if it's hard to say that.
Bill Hader's in it.
Jason Bateman.
Yeah.
What's the woman from Avatar called? She's in it.
So is Aldana?
No, she's the main villain in Paul. I don't know her name. She died in Avatar. Spoilers.
I know who you mean.
Yeah, I don't know her name.
I'm not sure what the actor.
No, I'm not sure what she's called either. But yeah, it's fantastic. Oh, and Kristen Wiig. I think she was back then. I know I've slagged her off now, but back then I thought she was on a high point of acting wise. She just finished doing Bridesmaids as well, so I thought she was really well then, and I thought she was good in the movie.
No, she's just doing SNL.
Yeah. Oh, she's doing another. Oh, she's trying to recreate fucking Ghostbusters.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I can understand. I can agree 100% because I think. So I'm just going off their roles really. I think Simon Pegg was completely out of his zone there, and he did really well.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, right. Jack.
Right, my number 4 is Dumb and Dumber.
Which the first one?
Of course, yeah.
Yeah,
The second one
I was
was
gonna
just
say.
the second
Get
horrible.
out.
Yeah, rubbish, really bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, not much to say about Dumb and Dumber really. It's just stupid, isn't it?
Yeah,
it's
it's
just
literally in the
stupid.
name.
It's literally what the name is about. They're just so. They're just so stupid. That's all I can say. Like, but you know when the jokes are coming, and you know it's going to happen as well. So
Yeah.
yeah, where he tries and goes and she leaves the briefcase, doesn't she? So she leaves the briefcase, and then because he's in love with the girl and he's never even met her or whatever. It's hilarious. And then the airbag comes out and he can't. He's trying to get away from it. That's hilarious. And he gets it and he goes all the way across. And then there's just a shit ton of stuff that unravels. There's actually more to the story than you'd think if you haven't seen it. You just think, oh, Jim Carrey and Jeff Daniels, Jeff Bridges. Then Jeff Daniels. You just think, oh, it's them doing stupid stuff. Well, it's not. It's actually like a fleshed out full movie, and it's hilarious.
That was what I was going to say to you now, though. The first one, there actually was a story, and that's why the second one flopped so much, because it was just like, let's just keep them stupid like they are, but just focus the whole movie on that and not actually have a proper story. That was my opinion.
Yeah, he's trying to find his long lost son or whatever. I'm like, but that doesn't seem like something.
I know, and they didn't. But they didn't even. I don't even feel like when they tried to focus that, but it didn't work out. It just focused on how stupid they were. But you got to have both sides. You need the story and the fucking actor's performance.
True.
Yeah.
So,
Jim Carrey had some year though in '94. He had The Mask, Dumb and Dumber.
The same year.
I think Ace Ventura came out the same year, or just before.
Oh, he must have been minted that year. Fuck me.
Yeah, he was, and he's not even over the top in this either.
No, yeah, I agree.
Like he just plays it so calm and so stupid. Arguably, Jeff Daniels is more over the top.
Yeah, I can agree.
Yeah.
Jeff Daniels, I don't have a lot of background on Jeff Daniels. Does he usually do comedies?
No, it was one of his first ever comedies, and the story is from that. It came from Jeff Daniels and Jim Carrey himself. Jim Carrey wanted a serious actor to play opposite him, and they sent it to a lot of people, and everyone says, "Nah, this is going to ruin your career. Don't do it." Jim Carrey, you won't get any of your stuff in. Basically, you won't be able to act because Jim Carrey just takes it too far and over the top.
Okay.
And Jeff Daniels is like, "Well, I think Jim Carrey's hilarious, and I'd love to work with him. I think he's a great actor," which obviously he is. And everyone said, "Oh no, this will like ruin your career. Please don't do it." And he goes, "Nah, I'm going to do it." And it turns out it's the role he's like most known for.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
He was saying when Jeff Daniels went to the Oscars the previous year, the year after, I can't remember what he got nominated for, but he said he ran into Clint Eastwood in the bathroom, and Clint Eastwood goes, "I loved you in Dumb and Dumber." What a story as well. I was like, oh, wow, that's an excellent story. Have you guys seen Dumb and Dumber?
Yeah.
Calvin, have you seen it?
Years ago, yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I was going to say. It's the issue with some of these comedies, because I've seen both comedies you've mentioned about Jim Carrey, but they're so old that I probably watched them, I don't know, like 10 years ago.
Yeah, same. I watched it as a kid.
Mm.
And obviously it's on Netflix now. I watched it like a couple weeks back. So
yeah. See, it changes though with Simon Pegg. Simon Pegg movies, I watched Hot Fuzz last week. So any Simon Pegg, well, not any. I'm probably going to say the others that Callum's going to mention and Paul are the ones I watch the most.
True.
Yeah. Right. So, who is it now? Me?
Yeah, it's you. Yeah.
Okay. My third one is a movie called War Dogs. Yes, it is called War Dogs.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Again, have you heard of it, Callum?
I think I've heard of it, yeah. I've not seen it.
Oh, okay. So, this movie did get a bit of backlash because they weren't saying it was that good. But, again, I'm not going to lie, I wasn't the biggest fan of the movie, but I'm rating it again on Jonah Hill.
Okay. Yeah.
Right. So, it's pretty much these two friends, Callum, from, school or whatever, and then Jonah Hill gets Miles Teller involved in like gun selling and stuff like that, and goes. It's like illegal because he's going against the government.
Right.
Yeah, yeah.
Based on a true story. I respect Jonah Hill, and I've put him on 3 here because the amount of weight he put on for that movie is ridiculous.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah.
But we know all with Jonah Hill how much he can gain and lose weight so rapidly.
Yeah, it's true. Very true.
Which ain't good for him, but
You could probably go
definitely not.
kilos to 50 in an hour.
But yeah, no, I think he can lose a fucking kilo in like a fucking day, you know. It's fucking crazy. It's fucking crazy. I saw, but like when he finished doing this, he did his Netflix show, whatever I can't remember, with Emma Stone. I can't remember the name. Maniac. He was obese in this, and then he was fucking skinny in this in the space of 4 months. I was like, what do you mean?
Yeah, true.
But right, so yeah, his role was really good. It's obviously it's a serious role. He has his dark humor in it, but
yeah,
I think he's really good in it. He persuades, you hate him in it. Like I've had a bit more people like his role in it because he's
he's not a nice guy in it.
He's a dickhead, but I think acting wise, it's got to be on his top 3 because
I'd say so. Yeah.
But this is my opinion. I don't know if people like it. If you do, sorry, but fuck the movie. I didn't like the movie.
It's not one I would put on my top 5 of the Jonah Hill list. Put it that way.
Fair enough. Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
Like, again, if we were doing movies that I'd watch and that are amazing, I'd probably have 22 Jump Street up here, and This Is the End.
True. Yeah.
But I'm trying to base it on the actor, so that's pretty much why. If you want to check War Dogs out, do. I wouldn't advise you to, or just go on YouTube and put Jonah Hill highlights in War Dogs if you want to see his acting. Do that.
Yeah. It's all right. Put it that way. Yeah. I wouldn't put on a list or anything, but fair enough.
Yeah. Right. Go on then, Callum.
So my number 3 is The World's End.
World's End. Cool.
Yeah.
Callum, you're really quiet. I don't know if it's just for me.
No, he's quiet for me. Yeah.
How's it now?
Perfect.
Yeah. Good.
Right. So I thought it was an interesting concept. There's an alien invasion. You decide to go on a pub crawl.
Yeah. Proper English movie. I love it.
Yeah. Which, with Simon Pegg and Nick Frost, you're going to get them wacky scenarios anyway.
Yeah.
But I thought the ending was really good, where not everything's just back to normal. We're essentially in the Stone Age again, more or less.
Yeah. True.
And I loved all his mates were big actors as well. So I thought.
Yeah, and you had Martin Freeman. Can't remember any of the others, but
yeah, that's what I was about to say. It's not trying to be offensive, but I don't know as many big English people in the English industry. I know English actors in Hollywood, but in the English industry, I don't know as many. So
same, I'm the exact same.
I'll be this is sometimes what I'm like. I was like, all right, he was in Gavin and Stacey, or he was in The Inbetweeners, or something like that.
Yeah.
But it's a bit mad.
Yeah.
But yeah, I
can't remember his name at all.
Yeah.
But yeah, as we're saying, it's just the ending was really good with the fact that it's kind of a story being told from his friend's perspective. Because was it Nick Frost's character that was kind of telling the whole story at the end? Yeah. I found that interesting, the way it's kind of almost as if it's a legend that's been passed down.
Yeah, I loved it, man. It was just the second Nick Frost decided to start drinking that you do. It was gonna all fucking take off. I loved it.
True. Yeah.
This is true though. I saw the trailer and I was like, oh, sick, another Simon Pegg and Nick Frost movie. I watched the trailer and I was not whatsoever persuaded to want to watch it, and I didn't go and watch it at the cinema. But I took quite a while, and then I just put it on, and I loved it.
It was great.
Yeah, definitely his third best movie in my opinion.
Yeah, of course. Didn't we watch it in college? Watched it in college, didn't we?
We
might have watched clips of it or something.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, so it is starting to ring a bell. Watching something to do with it.
Yeah, it was something to do with The World's End. We did a project on a concept of The World's End or something, which is a strange thing to do a concept on in media, but we did. So
I was on YouTube, so I don't know.
Very true.
Or at home.
Yeah.
Or at home filming.
It's a great cast.
Oh yeah, I needed a few months filming.
Yeah.
True. It was such a great cast, really well put together cast. Pierce Brosnan, wasn't it? Pierce Brosnan? No.
I don't think he was,
I
mate.
haven't got idea.
I
Who,
don't think so.
who turns into the alien?
Oh, wait, I'm just going to get it up.
It was Pierce Brosnan. He ended up being the alien, like one of the aliens the entire time.
Did he?
Nah, it wasn't. It was Martin Freeman, Paddy Considine, or whatever the fuck he's called, and Eddie Marson.
Yeah, who's the teacher that they didn't like?
Teacher.
I can't remember the
Oh,
character
shit!
names.
When was Pierce Brosnan in the movie?
Yeah, he was the alien. Remember?
No,
He
I
ends
can't
up being
remember. I'm going to have to
uncovering
watch
the
this.
alien?
I'm going to have to watch this.
Oh, he did the voice of the alien. You mean?
That's the one. Thank
Oh, I thought he was a character, man.
you. No. That's the
Now we
one.
got there in the end.
Oh my
That's the-
god. This is one I don't remember either. When was fucking Jim from the Friday Night Dinner in it?
I don't
Was
watch
it?
Friday Night Dinner, so I
Was
wouldn't
he?
know.
Yeah, Mark Keep.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Fair enough. Been a while
What?
since I've seen it.
Let's
Might have
just
to
say-
rewatch it.
English cast-wise, fucking
Spot on.
unreal.
Spot on.
David Bradley's in it as well. Rosamund Pike's in it. Fucking,
Oh, yeah.
that's great. Bill Nye. Yeah? Is it Bill Nye, yeah?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is. Bill Nye, yeah.
He, unreal cast that. Fuck me.
I know.
Jesus Christ.
Great movie too. It is third on the, obviously count, but it is third in general on
Yeah.
Yeah.
the list.
89 on Rotten Tomatoes, I'm checking as well.
Mm.
Yeah, it actually, I think it ranked the best too.
Fucking hell. Right.
Did it?
I think so, yeah. I think
Yeah,
it was the
maybe.
best out of all of them for some reason, but
I'm interested to see later on which one you picked for second and which one you picked for first. but
yeah, that will be interesting.
We'll get there. Right, go on, Jack.
My third is Me, Myself, and Irene.
Oh my god, that's his best fucking comedy.
I love it.
Oh,
I love it.
unreal.
I think the people who know me know what my number 1 and 2 are, but people are probably going to think, where's Ace Ventura? Where's Liar Liar? I was like, well, if we're doing the top 10, of course they'd be on it. But I think Me, Myself, and Irene is his best. It's hilarious. He's a cop, split personality disorder or whatever. When he starts to get angry, he turns into this other person. It's hilarious. His wife leaves him for a midget.
Oh, and then he tells people that all his black children are his.
Yeah.
It's fucking great.
The scene,
He
in
doesn't
the kitchen where
admit
they're
that
all
he
making
gets beaten
jokes. There's a scene in the kitchen where they're all making jokes and they're
on.
all
They're all like fat kids, Callum, and they're just
Right.
it's fucking unreal. It's
and Steve
hilarious.
Anderson's one of the kids as well.
Oh, I love it. And then have you seen that scene, Jack, where he gets dehydrated in the police station?
Oh, the Cottonmouth.
Oh, that is such a good movie. I was in Portugal when I watched it. My brother had it on like DVD a few years ago,
Yeah,
and I was like, "Oh, cool! I've never seen it. I'll put it on, mate." I couldn't stop laughing the whole movie.
I put that on and I just laugh from start to finish.
Oh, CPR to cows. It's fucking great.
It's the best.
Oh,
And he keeps kicking the cow and it keeps coming back to life and he
Yeah.
shoots it and it still pops its head up.
oh yeah. After he shot it in the head, it's still alive.
Yeah.
Oh, what a
It's
movie!
the best.
But you,
Oh, I love
you
that.
definitely need to watch it, Cal. You'll piss yourself, mate.
Yeah.
It's brilliant.
Oh,
The Cottonmouth scene is the funniest.
That's got to be like the darkest comedy he's done.
Yeah, I guess you'd probably say so. Yeah, I'd probably say it is. Definitely.
Yeah, because like some of his jokes, like when he's over the top, sometimes they're not dark if you think about it. It's just him being over the top. It doesn't automatically mean you're being offensive or dark.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
So, no, I loved it, but
Oh, so
I
funny.
forgot about that movie. Jesus.
He's just the star all the way through. Renee Zellweger is in it, but I mean, she doesn't have much to do. But
Is she his girlfriend? The one he falls in love with?
it's the one it's not his girlfriend. It's the one he falls in love with.
Okay. Yeah. Oh my God, Richard Jenkins as well.
The scene with the dildo is just
Oh.
hilarious. Where it's just uncontrollable. Oh, unbelievable. In the car.
You see it when he starts that woman's breastfeeding, and then
He goes over.
he just starts drinking the milk himself, and he's like, the baby's already had too much.
The fuck.
It's unreal.
Oh, you've got to watch Me, Myself, and
Oh
Irene.
man, I miss the old days where you could have comedies that are dark and nobody's gonna cry about them.
Exactly.
Oh,
It's such a great movie.
this wouldn't survive. This would not survive in 2020.
No chance. No chance. Some of the stuff they do and say is just hilarious.
Man. Do you know what? It only got 47 on Rotten Tomatoes.
I know. I couldn't believe
What?
it when I've seen it because it's one of my just all-time favorite comedies. I love it so much.
Jesus. Yeah, definitely. I would say this now.
I think it's Jim Carrey's best comedy.
Yeah.
That's what's on the list.
For
But
people watching now, this is the most I've emphasized anything. Watch this one. Whatever
It's
I've told you to
underrated.
watch before, watch this one.
yeah, you've got his big ones, but
Yeah.
it's just so underrated. It's awesome.
Unreal. Right. Jack, I might be watching that tonight. Anyway.
I think I might too, actually. Yeah. Again.
Right. Let's go for my number 2. Moneyball.
Yep.
My second favourite one. I think that's when we realised Jonah Hill was a serious case in acting wise. I think we already knew he could do serious roles, but I think that's when he took it beyond his people's expectations.
True.
Yeah. You got a little bromance with Brad Pitt as well.
Yeah, he did, yeah.
Which is great. It's pretty much they try and I feel like most people watch Moneyball, but just a brief description. Him and Brad Pitt team up and they try and change the way of baseball and stuff like that and do new methods in it.
Yeah, Jonah Hill's character he's a numbers guy, so he types in the numbers and tries to make a team out of cost-cutting measures and stuff like that, and it's a really great movie because obviously these American sports films we don't have any dog in the race with it, but most of them actually turn out quite well, and it's not even about the sport; it's just about the characters. So I think it's based on a true story too. I think it's based on
Moneyball. Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I thought so.
Jonah Hill was just great in it. He was. I don't know with what it is for Jonah Hill. As I've said, I think we've in the past of the podcast said our favorite actors and stuff. I said obviously Jonah Hill and Emma Stone because Jonah Hill with his performances, there's some actors that you like there, you can tell they're acting and it's not actually that they're not actually like that. Jonah Hill sucks me in and makes me believe he's that character. That's in my opinion, Jonah Hill.
Yeah, definitely. Because
when he plays, go on.
Yeah, I was going to say for the people who've never seen Cyrus, I think when they watch Moneyball, they were like, "Oh, well, where's all the jokes and where's the comedy and stuff?" And
that's what I mean.
It's not. It's a drama basically. It's like a sports drama. So
because when he plays a stupid guy, you're persuaded he's stupid. When he plays like a character he did in Moneyball, you think he's genuinely fucking smart. It's fucking great.
Absolutely.
Yeah, but some actors, obviously I don't have any on the top of my head now, but some actors can't leave some certain roles, and then when they do other shit, the shit.
Yeah, Seth Rogen falls into that. I know he's tried.
Seth Rogen, the stoner man. That's it. Yeah, I love him, but I can agree with you. He's just the stoner, isn't he?
Yeah,
because he's not acting when he's doing that. That's just Seth Rogen.
He's not, is he?
True. He tried to do Take This Waltz, and it didn't.
Yeah.
That movie really did him badly, though. But...
Is that when his girlfriend left him?
Yeah, his girlfriend started cheating on him with some other good-looking fella. Fucking hell. I mean, doing him dirty there.
The thing he's done, that's not even serious, but it's sort of serious in my opinion, is, what the fuck's it called? His most recent, Long Shot.
Yeah, somewhat, yeah.
I didn't think he was good in Steve Jobs.
He was all right.
I thought it was an amazing movie because of Michael Fassbender.
Oh, yeah, definitely, yeah.
So,
I got nominated, so.
Yeah, but... Yeah, I get what you mean. It's not just a few. It's many actors that always fall into that certain category, and then when they try and do other stuff, they can't persuade you that they're this character.
Yeah.
So that's why, in my opinion, Jonah Hill is one of the best actors out there.
He got nominated for this, didn't he? Best Supporting, 2012. Yeah. So he didn't win, obviously. He hasn't won.
He has never won an Oscar yet.
No. Yet. True. Yeah.
Well, maybe he should start fucking doing more movies and not waiting 3 years to release a new movie, and he might.
True.
He's gone through a really retro chill out zone. I don't know if I'd say hippie, but he's changed a lot his personality.
Mid-90s was a good movie, the one he directed.
Unreal.
Yeah, really good. Unreal. I like that a lot.
Right. So, Callum, what's your number 2? This is the moment.
So my number 2 is Hot Fuzz.
Yeah. I agree with you.
That's how I put it.
Yeah.
I was really debating whether or not to put it first,
It
but
is
I just
really
thought
good.
I just feel like my first one has a lot more rewatch value to it,
Yeah.
and that's why this one went second. But yeah, this film, you said you rewatched it a couple of weeks ago, didn't you, Tiago?
Last week, mate.
Yeah, I rewatched it last night,
Jeez, yeah, fair enough.
and I just think it's a really fun, just kind of buddy cop film.
Yeah.
When you think about it, and like the ending before he was actually revealed to be alive, when you thought Nick Frost's character was dead, it was quite emotional.
Are you on about the bomb scene?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, when he was at the graveyard putting the flowers down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And even then, you find out they're doing it for his mum.
Yeah.
Like, it was a
I
really
was
emotional
fuming.
ending.
I was fuming at that bomb scene. I was like, "This is." I thought that was the final scene of the movie where they're all going to be sound, and then there's a bomb that blows the whole place up. I was
Yeah.
like, "Are you mad?"
But didn't they say that bomb had been deactivated?
Yeah.
Which I don't understand.
I feel like it was just the fucking police. That the point. I think the point that they were trying to make with that was that the police was really like
Well,
shit,
yeah.
incompetent. Yeah.
But
So
it was a really good twist. Find out pretty much the entire town was involved.
oh, I know, and I had no clue that Nick Frost's dad was going to be one of the main villains.
I didn't. I was shocked when his character turned up and pretended to kill him.
I know, yeah, it was crazy. Like
I thought-
obviously, that one with the did he have a mustache? Yeah, the one who had the supermarket.
Yeah.
He had villain written all over him the whole movie.
Oh yeah,
True.
definitely.
Yeah, definitely.
But the rest.
I thought it was going to be a fake out though. I thought he was going to be the good guy all along.
Yeah, or just one of them that got murdered.
Well, yeah.
No, but again, I don't know how Simon Pegg does it all the time, but the cast again, fuck me. It's got fucking Martin Freeman again. He's one of the sergeants, yeah?
Yeah, he's at the very start.
We've got Bill Nye again as one of the sergeants. Jim Broadbent. Fucking Paddy Considine again. And then Ralph Spall, if you know from Jurassic World.
Yeah.
And this is a really interesting one. Oh, sorry, before that, Olivia Colman as well, because come on.
Of course, yeah.
Olivia Colman. And then I'm trying to find out what actress it was, but she had a cameo without showing her face, and she's really big in the movie. And like, oh,
What was she? Was she his ex-girlfriend? Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
Oh man, I can't remember who it was, but she's gigantic. Like, fuck. Wait, carry on talking a bit about the movie. I'll start researching.
All right, yeah. I think it was a dark thriller / comedy.
Yeah, he constantly had me on the edge of my seat when I first watched it, thinking like, oh shit, who's dying next? Who's been killing all these people?
Yeah, even from the first scene, it just keeps that dark tone, but throws comedy in it all the way through.
I didn't think they'd actually show the murders either.
Nah, it was pretty
Quite
gory-ish.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty gory.
Okay.
Well, it was just when he went back to the town and just raided the fucking gun locker.
Oh.
That was so
yeah.
sick.
I feel like that's probably going to have to be one of the best English movie scenes I've ever seen.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Fucking hell. Right.
Who's the actress?
So, Kate Blanchett was in a cameo and she didn't even show her face.
Was that Kate Blanchett?
Yeah.
Shit, I didn't know that.
Yeah. And here's another one. Do you know when he's fighting the Santa Claus? When he's stabbed? Do you know that is Peter Jackson?
Is it?
Yeah. I'm just checking it out. It's fucking crazy, that, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's the movie. Obviously, you're gonna have that element of stupidity because that's what kind of humors. You have to have a stupid guy in a movie.
Of course.
Just if it's a comedy, you're gonna have a stupid guy. Obviously, the stupid guy is Nick Frost.
Yeah.
So
True.
When he went to that church, he found out they were all part of this little cult. When he fell down that hole and found all them fucking bodies, I was shocked.
No.
I was really shocked.
Oh, it's not made me like fucking like. Oh, it was I can't look at rats even on movies. And it had so many rats. I was like, great.
Yeah.
I'm that type of guy that will see a rat on the screen and try and look for one on the floor.
Yeah, creepy, isn't it?
Yeah, mate. I love it. I think Simon Pegg is got to be one of the funniest English people alive.
100%.
Yeah. Does he write his stuff?
Pretty sure, yeah.
Him, Edgar Wright, and Nick Frost, when they get together, they all pitch in ideas and stuff.
Yeah, screenplay, Simon Pegg.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're doing a TV show together, Simon Pegg and Nick Frost, about I think it's a fucking witch one where they're witch hunting and it's a comedy.
Oh, that's cool.
So you know it's gonna be fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
But
Always capable.
I just don't know if it got what do you call it? Postponed because of Corona.
Oh yeah, everything probably did.
Yeah, right. That's a very good choice. Right, Jack, go for your second one.
My number 2 is The Truman Show.
Okay.
Yeah. How do you say it? It's about a guy.
Movie. It's a bad movie to talk about, isn't it?
It really is. There's so many layers to it. It's about a guy whose whole life has been broadcasted on TV. He lives in this dome, this massive dome that they constructed and all that, and they picked him out as a baby. So he's been living there his whole life, and he grows up not knowing, why these things are happening to him and all that type of shit. So it's basically Big Brother.
Yeah.
Basically, all the reality TV shows that you see, you zone in on someone's life and how we're all drawn to it. So, and then eventually he starts to realize that things are getting a bit weird. Like there's some malfunctions and glitches, and he starts to notice things that he's never noticed before, and he tries to get out. And such an excellent movie.
Unreal. Again, we get to see what Jim Carrey's made of in movies, in my opinion.
Yeah, it's not a comedy either. It's a drama, really. I mean, there's no funny stuff in it.
It's really sad if you think about it. The movie, his whole life's been
sad. It is sad because there's this. This isn't the focal point of the movie, which is always good. But there's this girl, right, and he fancied her, like in high school or whatever, and then she wasn't meant to look at him, but she did, because she knows, obviously, everyone who knows are paid actors who are in this world, and they have schedules and shifts and stuff. And so she tries to tell him the truth, but no one, he doesn't really compute with it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then, but he kind of does. He kind of is like, oh, well, I like this girl, so she must be telling the truth. And that's when eventually it all starts and stuff. So
that's played by Laura Linney in it.
No, Laura Linney plays the wife.
Who's played? Oh,
Natasha Mikhail.
Okay,
She's from Californication. I know that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Big shout out to Ed Harris in the movie. I liked him.
Oh,
fuck it up.
he was excellent. He doesn't say much or do much either.
It's just Ed Harris.
Yeah, just Ed Harris is just very calm and like an actual executive sort of boss.
Yeah.
And that ending scene is just unbelievable, where they try and do everything to him and basically try and kill him on air in some way. I mean, he goes on this boat and he goes to the edge and he realizes that he can't get out, and then he sees the stairs. Then he walks up the stairs, opens the door, and obviously Ed Harris is trying to make him stay. And then, his quote is, if I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, good night. And then Ed Harris says, have you got anything to say? You want to come back, is there anything to say? So he says those 3 lines. And I love how the ending shot is him walking out, closing the door, and as he closes the door, it fades to black.
Mm.
So you don't see him on the outside world. All you see is him in this dome that these people have created.
Great movie.
I love it.
Yeah.
And another thing is the guy from Brooklyn Nine-Nine, the big fella, I can't remember his name, but
Terry Crews.
No, the fat fella basically. He's in it too. He's the security guard.
Oh, I remember. It's fucking what's his name? It's Scully.
Yeah, Scully. Yeah, and the best bit of the movie for me is when the feed cuts out, the transmission cuts out because it's over because he's gone. And the guy goes, "What else is on TV? Let's change the channel." So just like that, you forget about someone's life, even though you've been watching it for so long.
Yeah.
So a lot of hidden messages in it, and it's great.
Great.
I love it.
Must watch it. Because you just know most people around my age, and then Callum's, well, he's pretty much my age, but
pretty much the same age, yeah.
Won't know some of these movies because it's from the 90s. So
yeah.
Yeah, true.
I'm just lucky enough because my brother's a Jim Carrey fan. He loves him, so I've just kind of been brought up with most of his movies. So
Yeah.
I've been all right with that.
Yeah, I grew up watching Ace Ventura like all day, every day when I was a kid. So,
Yeah.
and The Mask too. So,
Fair enough. Right, my number one shocker is The Wolf of Wall Street.
yeah. Well, that was going to
Um,
be number one.
I'm not going to say much about it because you just look at him acting and you'll understand.
Yeah,
why.
there's absolutely no
Yeah.
need.
Yeah.
Check it out. Battle of Wall Street and then fucking up the system.
Yeah.
So, shocker, my number one is Shaun of the Dead. Who would have guessed?
Oh, amazing.
This film has so much rewatch value, in my opinion.
Yes.
Mm.
Yeah.
And it's a really good take on a zombie apocalypse, I reckon.
I
Like-
think so many English people would react like that. Like
Like-
go to the pub and shit like that. It's
Like in
great.
zombie
Yeah,
films, you see like, oh, you know, all these people are being so heroic. But this is just a really good take on what would actually happen, because in a zombie apocalypse, you're not being fucking heroic.
Yeah.
You're run to the closest, safest place.
True.
Yeah.
Also, it was the start of the Cornetto trilogy, so you can't forget that.
True.
I think the best scene though was when they were trying to get to the pub and then they meet the other group that are all the same.
I was
And
going to say that. That
And
was going to be what I was going to say.
And they're all famous, like proper famous English people. Matt
Yeah.
Lucas and shit. And I'm just there like, oh my god.
Yeah. Matt Lucas and Nick Frost go all right as they're just on their phones. Just
Yeah.
it's awesome.
It's
My friend Adam only watched this film for the first time 2 weeks ago when we forced him to.
man.
He'd never seen it before. I couldn't believe it.
This is the reason English comedy started becoming absolutely amazing in my
Yeah.
opinion. Fucking hell. It's great. Like everything about it, like Simon Pegg in it's unreal. I think Nick Frost this has got to be his best movie as well.
Yeah, definitely.
I'd say so. I'd definitely
Yeah.
say so. Yeah. Yeah.
What else? I was a bit shocked with Nick Frost's death in it though.
I think the ending is. That's a very accurate ending because as humans, we try to make them work.
Yeah.
You fucking know we would. I think that ending was great.
You just knew Simon Pegg's though. Mum was gonna die. That was
Yeah.
like that's the only worry. We need to do a podcast on about a zombie apocalypse. That would be great. But you just know your parents are gonna slow you down in a zombie apocalypse, especially if they're old.
Yeah, it's realistic. A really realistic take on a zombie apocalypse, I guess. I mean, we've never been through one, but it seems like the actions that they have is some of the stuff that we would do.
Yeah.
Yeah, like going to the pub.
Yeah, let's go to the pub and survive it.
Yeah, like
They
we'd
just
be
wanted to
oblivious
go
to
to the
it.
pub.
Like when he goes to the shop and just gets an ice cream, you know,
Yeah.
he'd just be oblivious. He'd just walk, go along, do his own business. And he just sees all these zombies.
Hungover, just walking. He's not even realizing the surroundings. That's
exactly.
That's kind of realistic if you think about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. And then like it's the whole plot is let's go to the pub, get pissed, and then let it die down. That was the plot, and it's great.
I love it's common knowledge now, but when Nick Frost says we'll go to the pub and do all this and do all that, he's basically playing out the whole movie.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I love that because no one notices it until you watch it a couple of times. You go, he's basically just did the plot of the movie and no one knows.
Yeah, it was great. Right, what's your number one then, Jack?
I mean, it's Eternal Sunshine.
Yeah.
Not much that needs to be said. It's just a medical examination of a relationship, really, and how there's so many layers and so many parts, and how it's broken down, and how if you really want to be with someone, you'll do anything to get them back. All that mushy type of shit that I love, you know. So, and the reason why is because it's my favorite movie, and the reason why it's Jim Carrey's best movie is because you look at his career as a whole, and you see how over the top he is, right? But then you watch Eternal Sunshine, and he's complete opposite.
Yeah, you don't expect. I wasn't expecting it when I saw it.
Yeah, and I think he's got the face of someone who's been through some traumatic stuff.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
I think he has. I think I read something recently that he was like really poor and nearly homeless as a child.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's been through a lot of shit, and yeah, just excellent. I could do my own medical examination of the movie, but I'm not going to. So I've already explained it on the other.
And if you want to know what it is, go and check out our movies one.
Yeah, it's a heartbreak. It's not one you watch a lot, but it's one that you watch it once, and I think for me, I don't know, it stays with you for a very long time. Yeah, put it that way, it stays with you for a very long time. So.
And I'm checking out; it's deserved 93 on Rotten Tomatoes as well.
Yeah, I don't think it won any awards for anything. Maybe like an Independent Spirit Award, but
when did it come out?
2004, 2003?
Yeah, one of those.
Yeah, one of those years. And yeah, it didn't. It's generally regarded as like one of the greatest movies of 21st century.
Yeah, unreal. Well, was it Joao that we had on that said this is one of his favorite movies? Was it him?
No, it was Afonso.
Afonso, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, it's well known everywhere, so
it's
big.
Yeah, I genuinely think if you're an actor and you want to play a really, really dark, kind of lonely character, I think most people, and if I was an acting teacher or if I was an actor, I'd probably watch that to prepare.
Yeah, unreal.
Do you know what I mean?
Unreal.
Yeah.
Unreal. And it's not one you watch, as I keep saying, it's not one you watch. I've watched it 3 times. And each time I was just like, fuck. I didn't watch that.
That's when you grab the Jack Daniels.
Yeah. You didn't.
Right.
You don't need to watch that 3 times.
Yeah, from experience as well, I can say I've only watched it once, and it fucked me up enough to want to watch it the second time.
Yeah, I think it's different if he's single. I think if he's single and you might be feeling some sort of way about someone, it's definitely fuck you up. But I think if I watch it now, because I've got no attachment to anything or anyone, or I'm not in love with anyone, or whatever the fuck, or I don't care, but I think I'd look at it with a different perspective. I think I'd be like, fuck, that's such a great movie. Yeah. And then it may not stick with me like it did the previous times I watched it, but we'll never know.
And then watch it the 4th time.
Yeah, fall in love, get your heart broken, and then watch it, and then see what happens to you. I reckon.
That's the advice.
Yeah, that's the best way to go about watching Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind.
100%. Right.
But don't do that. That'll you don't want to hurt your soul.
Right.
Just keep moving.
Thank you so much for watching. We're definitely going to do an actresses one as well, because come on, there's so many great actresses out there, so I'm sure we can pick 5. I
already know what I'm picking. I already know who I'm picked. So.
I think you know who I'm picking. I kind of said before who my favourite actress is.
Yeah, I know who you're picking. Well, Dale's going to have a hard time, but, we'll help him out. So.
I've got a couple of ideas.
Oh, sweet. Well, do it for the next one if you want.
We should have done an actress one then today. We should
have
done actress instead.
True.
Right.
Well, we can always do it for the next one. So.
Yeah, true. Right. We'll try and keep you guys as well updated about the actors. I think it's confirmed we've got Sabri Lucas this week on the podcast, but I'll send him a text tonight and then let you guys know. And then when it's official, it'll be on our Instagram.
I might not be on that one.
No, it's getting recorded on Wednesday, mate.
Oh, is it? Oh, right. Okay.
So you can record on Friday. So you can be on it. Sorry.
Oh yeah, then I'm on it then. So yay.
There you go. Thank you for watching. And then Callum.
Make sure to leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and check out the links in the description. We'll see you later.